We're starting now. Howdy there, welcome to the stream, daily Limbus stream. Today, we're going to be using the Bloodfiends, and today I hope it's not going to be as horrible as it was yesterday. As per usual, we are going to be team building, so we're going to be spending a lot of time looking at the IDs that we're going to be using, but before that, I have to do my dailies, because my Priest of Elemental Land is not full power. And to do that, we are going to use the middle team, which I do believe I have people that are supporting me in here. So this, go. Hello, OG5K. I still not going to pronounce your full name because it just shows us user WJ8YY7OG5K. So we're gonna go for OG5K. So we're just gonna farm a little bit of tickets to begin with, and then we are going to get right into the mirror dungeon and, you know, building the team. Farming, we're probably gonna do one daily, skip the Lux thread, and then just level up Priest Gregor to max level. And here we have purple on purple violence. At some point, probably during the mirror dungeon, I will have to stop for a moment, for I have ordered a delicious pizza, and I will have to go attend to it. So we're just gonna do this quick, and then get our tickets and get right into it. What if it was purple? Such a fun ID to use. Such a good ID to use. Look at some of our characters lose a turn, just countering. It is fun to use a full envy resonance, and it boosts the damage of the ones that are actually attacking, so it's still net positive. And she gets to use her skill tree several times, which is amazing. Very nice. Full guys, so boop boop, boop boop boop. The 200 damage buff on the XP mirror, the XP farming is real crazy. Can't wait until we get the Ricardo ID. That's gonna be so good for running this thing. Right, now we killed him. With that done, we are gonna start farming the XP ticket. With the XP tickets farmed, we're gonna level up our Bloodfiend boys, and now we're gonna build the team proper. As soon as we're done killing these guys. That should be it. There we go. And since he's level 57, he should be pretty ready to go to level up. I would always use the middle. I would always use it a lot. They're just so much fun to use, man. Their gimmicks are not super complex. You just need to get a resonance. Which, by the way, I mention this every time I use them, but I recently discovered, recently-ish, that a absolute resonance does not mean just having 3 colors on the dashboard. It has to be 3 colors in a row. I did not know that. I do now. Alright, here we go. So we have our Bloodfiends here ready to deploy. We are going to start team building, and starting with Priest of Elemental Land. I never properly read their kits, so I do not know what they do, but we are going to write down all of the resonance that we can possibly make here by writing down how many, sim resources we get. So we get 3 gluttony, 2 pride, 1 lust defense, 1 times lust defense. What do you do, Priest of Lamanchaland? Because I do not know. First, we have the Blood Feast. The unit is on the field, or is one of the units that can appear on this stage. Increase Blood Feast by value by the amount of bleed damage collectively received by every unit. He is a self-bleed ID, I believe. He is. I know that much, but I don't know the nitty-gritty details, which is what I want to know. So these daily MDs are more of a way to learn the IDs rather than just a farm thing where I just sit here, look pretty, and talk to my dear viewers like you, OG 5K. So, when this unit enters the field, the sleeping blood drained to the battlefield will rise to the surface, okay? 5 Lust. Turn end, heal 10 negative Ailing Heart Sanity for the ally with the least SP, excluding self or allies that are panicked or corroded. In this encounter, when this unit takes damage that brings their IP down to 0, nullify the damage. Then this unit's IP cannot drop below 1 for the turn, once per encounter. Okay, so at 5 Lust, he cannot die. 5 Lust owned, so that's pretty good. How do we gain Ailing Heart? Do we gain that from our defense? Alright, Ailing Heart. Turn end, gain 1 stack. Turn start, gain 1 defense level for every 3 stack. At 50% HP, gain 1 defense level for every 3 stack. At 40% hit with base skills, heal stack times 5% of the damage dealt as SP. Down, heal up to 30 AP per skill. Okay, he can heal 30% at less than 40% health. Let's mark that down. So, Priest gains defense levels at stacks and negative 50% HP. Heals self at negative 40% HP. Max of 30 per skill. Got it. Though that's his passive, that's his basic. Self-destructive dedication. His defense skill. Alright. Combat start at 40% HP. Gain 5 bleed and activate bleed up to 3 times on self. Once per turn. Lose 3 bleed equal to the number of times it was activated. At less than 40%, consume up to 20 blood feast and heal the same value as HP once per turn. Gain 3 Ailing Heart once per turn. So, on his block, defense, he gains bleed and activates it 3 times. So, plus 50% HP, gains 5 bleed, and activate it 3 times. At less than 30% HP, 40%, he heals that as HP. But wait, if is it gonna activate the bleed and heal him that amount? Is that just a net negative? Like, all right, he activates the defense skill. He bleeds himself 15%. Let's say he has 0 bleed right now, so he activated 3 times, and that's 15 health. Does he gain 15 health back? Because that has HP. Okay. Consume 20 blood feast. Gain Ailing. Hello, Wall Carmen. Estou indo bem, tá tudo bem aqui. Tava jogando a Beltic Factor com meu amigo hoje à tarde e eu comecei a minha série de Mirror Dungeons diárias, mas para um jeito de aprender todas as IDs do jogo e também garantir o meu pacote de shards para eu poder fazer as coisas. Eu tô aprendendo agora como usar o Priest Gregor e a gente vai ver o resto dos Bloodfiends também. And let's see, he gains aggro, he gains coin power for self-bleed, he gains coin power on enemy bleed, gains self-bleed, lots of it actually, and he inflicts rupture and gains 3 bloody hand, that's new. Stage 1 Bloody Hand. A turn converts Bloody Hand 2. Bloody Hand. Where's the previous stage when the stack drops below required? A Bloody Hand 2 gains offense level. Bloody Hand 3 gains offense level based on the stack, and additionally inflict 1 rupture and bleed on hit with base skills. Okay, so as he uses it, he gains the stacks to inflict more rupture and bleed. And by the way, I mentioned that before, but I don't care about my dogs barking anymore. This is the end of quality strings. There's only going to be bad quality strings. You're going to hear everything else that happens in my house. That means it's going to be my dogs, it's going to be my cats, it's going to be my mother, it's going to be whatever. This is not a studio. I don't have soundproofing on these walls. This is the end of good strings. There's only bad strings now. But I will tell him to shut up. Oh, Petisco, quietinho! Goddamn annoying dog sometimes. I love him, but he's annoying. Let's see. So where were we? Gains Bloodied Hand to convert to... Gains offense level. 10, 20, and 30, right? Let's see. A 20 Bloody Hand converts to... Yeah. So 10 and then 20. At 20 he gains the full power up. Precisa do skill 1, 2, 3 pra evoluir a fase dele. Máscara e tal. Yeah. O que eu tô vendo aqui agora. Então, 0 a 10, 0 a 9 é nível 1. 10 a 19 é nível 2. E pra cima de 20 é nível 3. Ele ganha offense level. Gains offense levels. Good. Gains aggro too. That means you can use things with aggro. Alright, coin power for bleed on target, gain team bleed. At 5, consume with 60 blood, gain 1 bloody hand for every 6 blood feast consumed. That's straight up 10. Less than 5 alien hard, gain team bleed and 3 bloody hand. Okay. Let me put that on S1. Vou usar o Mersolto também, yes! Gain aggro. Coin power, enemy bleed. Gain bleed. Bleed. 5 plus ailing. Consumes 60 blood feast. And gains 1 bloody hand per 6. We'll just call it BF, it's easier. Boyfriend. Up to... I want to understand the ID, so this part is going to take a little bit before I start building passives to help them. At less 5 minutes, ailing gains 10 bleed and 3 blood hand. And finally, he is Unforgivable Sin, which has only one version. Alright. On hit with the skill, heal 50% of the enemy HP damage dealt. So that's good. S3 self heals 50% of damage dealt, 100 max. Deal 1.5 damage for every 1% missing HP on self, max 90%. Plus percent damage based on missing health. Alright. If target has 6 bleed, coin power plus 1. Consume every excess stack of Bloodied Hand past 10 stack to gain the following effects. Heal, stacks consume HP on self. If consume 10 stacks, coin power plus 1. If this unit consumes 20 stack, reuse the final coin. So we want to get up our Bloodied Hand stacks high so we can use this on big power mode. I see. Consumes Bloody Hand to use big power. Just call it like that. And he gains Bloodied Hand on that too, but it's on use, so we can't rely on the Bloodied Hand on hit. And he heals plus 10% HP. Got it. That's how he works. Moving on. Let's check out the Barber. People say she's bad. I like her. Passive. She has Blood Feast. Wrong costume. Lust Residence. I'm gonna have to create a new notepad here. Give me a second. So, let's skills first. 3 Gluttony, just like Priest. True Lust, 1 Wrath, and Gluttony Defense. Got it. Alright, let's start with her passive. Where is it? Her passive is a Lust Residence. Lust Res 3 passive. Which is, on clash against suing target, she gains more power. On hit, deals 1.5 damage for every 10 blood feast consumed by self. And on hit, deals damage for every bleed on target. So her Lust is clash power versus marked target, which, because this is a mark, let's not make no mistake here. She deals more damage for blood feast consumed by self and more damage if target has bleed. Seeing some of these facades are genuinely hilarious. Hello, Equinox 56133 Equinox. Yeah, some of these facades are insane. I've been seeing videos of like Lord Lu doing some funny shit. They're really funny. I like that they added this system. It's really good. Right, continue on. Skill 1. Let's do your defense first. Skill 1. I just see basic hit is spending 15 seconds to wind up a bat swing and critically hitting for 5k on floor 8. Yeah, it's amazing. Your what's that thing? Your motherfucking life ends 15 seconds from now, or something like that. All right, let's see her kit then. She heals on S1, heals 10 HP max, heals 10 max health, 10 HP. Right. On use, consume 40 blood feast to gain 1 blood tinged scissor blades. For every blood feast this unit consumed. If this unit failed to consume a blood feast, gain true bleed count. On use, coin power +1 for every 6 bleed. So consumes blood feast up to 40 blood feast to gain blood tinged scissor. BTS. She gains BTS. For every 8. If no BTS, no blood feast, gain true bleed count. Alright, that's her skill 1. Solid element mag dumping 9 coins. I just like how there's a pause between them. I wish he would just go. And coin power versus bleed target. 6. There we go. Target has suing target. How do we inflict that suing target, I hear you ask? Blood tinged scissor blades. At 10 plus becomes true. At 20 plus becomes 3. Reverse the previous stage. Blood tinged scissor blade does not drop below 1. Add blood tinged scissor blades true. Gain defense level down. Ooh. She becomes more fragile as she gains more blood. A blood tinged scissor blade gain 1 defense level up based on the stack. I mean, based on the stack, how much do we gain from this? Up to 30? That's insane. If that's probably not the case. Maybe 10 max? The Bloodfiends are fairly simple to play. Go and stack bleed, proc the bleed, and go boom Bloodface. Yeah, I know. I know that they're very simple once you start reading their kit. But I want to, properly give a read and say that I understand how this character works. So that's how you do it. Skill 2. Let's take a look at it. That's why this part here of the Mirror Dungeon is going to take a while. So you can sit with me, learn the units. Once we're done learning the units, we're going to put some backup units to help them with their passives. And then we're going to enter the Mirror Dungeon. Normal Mirror Dungeon should... what janky facade should I get next? Let's go take a look. I haven't made a facade yet at all. Where is identities? Who would be really funny? Maybe Baze Sinclair with House of Spiders would be funny because of the long-ass pause he does for his halberd. That would be funny, I guess. Let's see what else. Like, a lot of the double O IDs would be funny, too. Like, I see people use Baze Mersault with Thumb because he does the telekinetic fist. Let's see. Ooh, would be really funny. I've seen a lot of people use butlers as well because they keep throwing daggers. I've seen people doing really fast things with Hook Office. I'd rather recommend getting Ardor Boss and Faust as your first, since she has one of the best supports for it. You mean for the Bloodfiends? Hold on, where were we? Here we go. Ardor Blossom Faust for Bloodfiends? When allied with the less speed flicks burn. No, it's for burn. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. Let's take a look here at the skills I was finishing with Otis. We still have 3 more Bloodfiends to go. Ah, Fast Facade, I see. Yeah, that would be fun, especially with her empowered form where she flies. I don't know if it activates, but still. Anyway, skill 2, she heals 20 HP. Consumes, she makes the same thing but better. I see. She consumes up to 60 Blood Feast to gain BTS for every 6. Every 6? It's better than the first one then. Yeah, it's better than the first one. If this unit fails to consume Blood Feast, gains 5 bleed. Bleed? Just 5 bleed. Not count. O'Neill's target has skills blowing. It's just 1 extra power up. You should get Magic Bullet Facade and use Barber Otis as her skills can gain attack weight. That's an idea. I'm not gonna do the facades just yet, but it's something I'm considering for the future. I haven't even checked what I'm gonna do. Like, one of the ideas I had was to make the hay shows, but everyone has guns. Alright, and now finally her big skill tree. On hit with the skill, heals 20 HP. Okay? Max heals 20 HP. Before attack, at plus 10 BTS, attack weight 1, at 20 BTS, replace the above effect with attack weight is 2 instead. So 10 BTS, 1 AoE, and 20 BTS, 2 AoE. Simple. Have you done 15 floors? No, I have not. Next Wednesday, probably, which usually I don't stream on Wednesdays. But this Wednesday, I will dedicate an entire afternoon stream for floor 15 with my favorite team, which is the Kurokumo. But other than that, I'm just doing Mirror 5 for now, up until I get to that one stream. But yeah, I'm gonna do floor 15 soon, because I got a lot of stuff. I want to finish Abiotic Factory with my friend, and once I finish Abiotic Factory with my friend, I'm going to start playing Prototype. But anyway, skill tree for Barber Otis. Right, 5 bleed equals 1 coin power. Clash power for every 6 bleed on target. Okay, 6 bleed equal 1 clash power up to 2. Attack and consume 10 blood tinged Sixer blade for every attack weight gain. So she consumes her own stacks. Got it. Target skill, increase blood feast by 20. Regain half of the blood things consumed by this skill. It's per turn. If target is suing target, additionally increase blood feast by 20 and get 5 more. Okay, so kill equal more blood feast. Recover BTS. Got it. Use all BTS. I just got to send a clip of Kurokumo Heathcliff taking 15 seconds to slash down, and bro added in the fast sound every time tap on, like actually sky splitting cut. Yeah, Heathcliff is really good. I saw he just holds the weapon up and it's really funny. Alright, so kill, more BTS, recover BTS, and if target is kill target equals more blood feast and more BTS. Got it. And at the end she deals more damage. Last coin, more damage according to BTS. I see the potential for good damage on her. I don't know why people say she's bad. She consumes a lot of blood feast, and you have other blood fiends competing for the throne of who eats more bleed. But yeah, Anyway, on to Princess. Time to learn about her. So, summary. She has 3 Pride, 2 Envy, 1 Lust, and Lust Defense. She's here. Carmen is here. Don't worry about it. Her passive. Gains Blood Feast, and it is a 3 Lust, 2 Envy, Ode. When an other ally takes bleed damage or consumes Blood Fist, this unit gains 1 Blooming Tarn, 5 times per turn. Heal HP on self by 20% of the damage dealt with base skills. So, gain Torn 5 times when ally takes bleed or consumes Blood Feast. So she's naturally going to gain that, no problem. Her ult is good, but compared to the alternatives you can run on field, she's weaker at the field. Here's the thing, this game isn't hard enough for super meta builds, because, yeah, I can pick Lord Lu and the Heishos and steamroll everything the game has to offer, but it's not fun. Like, and it's kind of hard for me to say that, because last daily stream yesterday, I got myself hard countered by the Cotton, I forgot his name now, Gossipium, because I was trying to do something horrible. I was trying to use Heathcliff and Heathcliff Base and Dead Rabbit's Merceau, and only the 2 of them. No, for 50 play doesn't need a meta build. I just run where's my favorite team? I just run Kurokumo because I know what to do with them. And if you're running Roar 15, you are probably going with all the graces activated, unless you're doing some sort of challenge, which I'm not going to do. The Bat Brothers, yeah, I tried it was really bad. OG 5k here was to see me getting steamrolled by Gossipium. So if you're taking all the graces, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna have all the Eagle Gifts, you're gonna be more than fine. Anyway, where was I? Gains Torn, heals 10 HP on hit per skill. And at max HP, heal 1 ally with lowest piercings by excess healing. Heals ally by excess healing. That's her passive. Now let's take a look at that. Skill 1. Oneself, an ally with the highest magic can consume up to 20 Blood Feast and apply 1 turn for every 10 Blood Feast this unit consumed. Okay, she consumes 20 Blood Feast to apply 1 Torn to ally and self. Up. In floor 15 runs, I use hybrid ID so they can fulfill conditional ego gets for different keywords like burn, blade, timer. Yeah, running dual teams is extremely strong because you get those tier 5 ego gifts, but you don't necessarily need them. If you're running a team and you know what you're doing with your team, you can quite reasonably clear it because, again, once you have all the ego gifts, you're applying sinking, tremor, bleed, burn, and rupture, and they're all triggering because of the tier 4 gifts. Continue on. Right, so skill 1. Plus 1 Torn if Bloodfiend. Resist failure to consume Bloodfiend, gain bleed if failed to consume, which means we're probably gonna coin power on coin power, bleed target max to 6. Got it. Oh, I know what they are. I'm very familiar with them. Second skill. On self, apply attack power up. That's good. That's rare. One eye with least HP. Okay, so she's pretty much gonna be giving buffs to Priest Gregor. I think. No, least max HP. Least max HP. That means. Give me details about you. Who has the least max HP here? 193. 271. 313. 27. She's gonna be buffing the hell out of Dawn. I see. I see. I mean, Dawn kind of steals the show because, you know, second Kindred. So continue here. On self and ally with the latest HP, apply 1 attack power up, consume up to 30 blood feast, and apply 1 blooming thorn for every 10. So same thing as before, consumes blood feast to apply 1 thorn up to 3. If the affected ally is a blood fiend, this applies additional attack power up and 2 blooming thorn. Wow. She is a buff machine. Holy hell. And power-ups. If you fail to consume, gain 5 bleed. Got it. Princess and manager are both second creatures, so they consume in the third start that skill use. I see. Inflict rupture, inflict bleed. Oh, we are all rupture bleed, aren't we? Let me mark that down because we can get usage of it. Rupture bleed. And the priest is also rupture bleed. Although they're weak, they're, you know, rupture bleed still. Let's see, princess. I forgot to I have a bunch of notepads open here. And this is priest, and this is barber. Okay, and finally her skill tree. Let's take a look. At 25 Blooming Thorn, activate Ascendant Don Quixote Hard Blood Arts. The Blooming Thorn. When you hit, inflict bleed against the target. On max stack for the next stage of this effect. Inflict stage more bleed to rupture potency with this unit base attack. First previous stage when stack drop below requirement. How does the stack drop? Does this drop per turn? We'll just assume that it is per turn. So, will exist a Giga Buff Princess and Manager. Yeah. Okay, so at 25 Thorn, Giga's attack. Got it. Coin power +1 on 6 bleed target. To self and highest resonance allies, apply 3 +1 for every 50 bleed feast consumed by this unit. Festive Fever, this turn and the next, max of 10. Festive Fever, against target with bleed, deal more damage. Skill that consumes or gain blood feast, deal more damage for every attack instead. Nice. Blooming Thorn doesn't go away, thank you. Festive Fever, this unit and... okay, so high resonance for self and highest resonance. Okay, so high resonance for buffs for entire team. Got it. And apply Thorn on resonance. Apply Thorn on Residence. And then she just shits out bleed and etc. Applies 5 Blooming Thorn, applies Fever, consume all Blooming Thorn on self. All Thorn. And finally, have her clashable counter. Reduce bleed count by 3 for 2 other allies at the highest bleed potency at times count. Increase blood feast by per reduction bleed potency count reduced. If this effect reduces bleed to count, bleed expires. If this effect is allies blood fiend, there's a count by 2 more. Gain 4 Blooming Thorn. Okay, it's a clashable counter. Got it. Princess Lamancholand. I think I get your thing. Let's look at Cassetti Merceau. I have so many things open now. God damn it. Oops. Skill is how we nuke faster. I see. Yeah, you use that skill a few times and you're already full power. So let's look at Merceau, that is Prince. We have 3 Envy, True Pride, 1 Lust, and Lust Defense. Lust Defense? Lust Defense. Alright, moving on. Let's check his passive. Has Blood Feast. Turn start. The following effect is for Lamancholand and it is with max hard blood armor stack. Gains 1 focus performance. You know why Rupture represents gluttony? It's because that status requires 11 or 12 of your students in a single team to be in the same faction, that greedy motherfucker. Yeah, something like that. I think it's also something that you apply at people. I don't know. It's a mystery. Whenever I hear the word Rupture, I imagine something that is bloated and full and it's about to burst. Which, you know, for gluttony kind of makes sense. Focus performance. That it is only. Includes empowered skills. Skill 1 and 2 gain final power. +1, deal 5 damage for every stack. Skill tree gains final power 2. Lose 1 stack when skill tree attack ends. Does not have hard blood armor. Okay. When staggered due to damage, recover from stagger. Then consume all hard blood armor on self once per stage, per identity, excluding for staggers. The Prince of La Mancha Rodin is on the field. She and the Prince of La Mancha deal 50 damage with their skill tree, including empowered skills. Does he have true passives? Yes, he has. Right, his passive. 3 Lust, 3 Pride, Ode. If this unit has hard-blood armor, gain the following effects. At 3 stacks, gain offense level up. 4 stack, hard-blood armor stacks equal buffs. If this unit has focused performance, inflict 1 La Mancha Parade on hit against enemies. Take more damage from Lust skills. Target is a La Mancha identity, take 20%, regardless of the skill affinity. At max stack, deal negative 20% damage against La Mancha identities. Lose 1 stack after this unit's skill hits and ends the skill. Okay, so if he has the focus performance by having hard blood armor, he applies focus performance, and hitting someone with it will debuff that person. Got it. On against enemies with bleed, this unit has less than 50% HP, heal 30% HP. Okay, on hit with less than 30%, he's kind of immortal, heals 30% HP once. Hard blood armor, and finally focus performance. Gives hard blood for focused performance. When focused, he applies debuffs. Got it. Let's take a look at your skill 1. On use, self and 1 ally with lowest max HP, consume Blood Feast, apply 1 hard blood armor for every 5 Blood Feasts. So, got it. Skill 1 gives 10 Blood Feast for 2 hard blood armor. For self and ally. Prioritize La Mancha land, higher credit ally, so manager and Dulcinea. If the effect allies from La Mancha land, applies 1 additional hard armor. +1 hard armor for Bloodfiends. Gain Team Bleed. If no, Blood Feast. And coin power if target has bleed. 4+ bleed. Final power if target has 3+ count of bleed. Count Dracula. Responsibility to rebuild. So same thing as before, consumes 10 blood feast for 2 hard blood armor on self and ally. If allies La Mancha applies its additional. And he will always prioritize the higher kindred. If this infected to consume blood feast, gain Team Bleed, same as before. 1 power if target is same thing, and deals more damage for every hard blood on self. This is the same skill. Again. This is literally just the same skill. Finally, skill 3. At 5 hard blood armor, activate Overture instead. 5 hard blood armor for big skill. Coin power for bleed on target, simple enough. If your target has 6, it's a coin power one, right? Coin power +1 per 6 bleed target. Alright. Deal damage for every 2 bleed on target. Not even going to write that down because that's so automatic. Apply 1 hard blood armor to self and highest resonance allies. 2 times per turn, up to 4 allies. Prioritize La Mancha first and Bloodfiend higher credit second. Exclude allies with max stack. Okay, so we want resonance for hard armor application. Max 4. Target is defeated, increase blood feast by additional turn, inflict bleed rupture, inflict La Mancha Parade, Overture! Gain splash power, apply 2 hard blood, okay, simple enough. Also fix La Mancha to 2 1 targets. Okay, got it. And your defense. The true allies include this unit apply 5 bleed and activate it once, then reduce their bleed count by 1. Once per turn, prioritize allies with the most hard blood armor. Does not activate for higher credits. This damage does not reduce the allies below 1. Gain 1 hard blood armor 2 times per turn on a clash wing. Alright, I got you. I think I used the Lamantuland Manager enough to know what she does. She gains hard blood, which gives her power-ups, and at let's see here. Custom looking on her blood, simplifying herself, attack and trigger the screen. Inhibit skills for every hard blood feast consumed. It's probably on something on her passive. Hold on. If they're on the same generation as this unit takes precedence. We use a very essential hard blood R6 whip, keep it letting them. Each following unit is defeated, participate in this counting part, this unit's leftmost slot. Okay, so. I read every single Bloodfiend so far. Let's read her as well. I've been using her for a while, so I thought I knew what she did, but I guess I was wrong. So let's begin. From the top, Manager Dawn has 3 Sloth, choose 3 Sloth, 2 Wrath, and 1 Lust. With a Lust block. No, counter. Did you know Manager Dawn was the first ID with an unbreakable attack? Huh. I mean, she was from the counter that will introduce unbreakable attacks, so makes sense, right? Alright, let's see her passive first. First things first. She has blood, and she has 2 passives. 3 passives. It's a 4 Lust owned, so it's pretty easy to activate. Let's begin. If the enemy is defeated, increase Blood Feast by 10% of the target's max HP. Good. Kill 4 Blood Feast. Feast or Famine. Gains damage. Up 3%. 3 for every 50%. If the ally is about to be defeated from bleed damage, prevent them from being defeated from bleed damage. 1 for the turn, once per counter. Prevent ally death by bleed once per ID per encounter. That's interesting. That's a very good. I didn't know she could do that. Huh. The more you learn. Continue on. Bearer of the Bloodkin. If an encounter, if another ally Lamantuland unit is defeated, gain 1 more hard blood when gaining hard blood. This is base attack skills. When 3 more ally Lamantuland are defeated, gain 3 additional hard blood at turn, gain 1 responsibility. Deal and take 20% more damage. Interesting. I never had that happen. So gains more hard blood when Lamantuland characters die. Kind of. It's a something. Variant Central Hardblood Arts at 15 plus Hardblood. If each following unit is either defeated or participating in an encounter, empower this unit leftmost. If each following unit is either defeated or participating in an encounter, empower this unit leftmost slot. The Priest of Lamantuland Gregor, power skill 1, Lamantuland power skill 2, this unit power skill 3, power defense skill. Okay, so 15 hard blood for power skill leftmost. Okie dokie. Alright, we got her. Skill 1. Consumes Blood Feast to gain hard blood for every 5 Blood Feast. The most jank facade are when you use a single coin skill skins. Yeah, I see some funny stuff like that. So, Skill 1. Heals 10 HP. Consume up to 50 Blood Feast. Gain 1 hard HP for every 5. So at 50 Blood Feast, we should be able to gain like 10. That's crazy. She only needs 15, so it's a... She has a lot of Blood Feast going out. She can empower every turn. Coin power +1 per 6 bleed target. She inflicts bleed, and this one inflicts bleed. Ooh, she gains 20 bleed on that one. Skill 2. Not much to see here. Heals 10 HP. Consume 50 blood feast to gain hard blood. Got it. Ah, this one, if you fail to consume... same as before. Fail to consume, gain 5 bleed. Fail to consume, gain 5 bleed. We're almost done here. Sorry about that. I really want to learn these IDs. To really say, I know how to play Bloodfiends. I know their gimmicks. So, coin power and bleed on target. Pretty good. Max Chew. Attack weight for every 10 hard blood. Ooh, max of Chew. AoE +1 for every 10 hard blood. Which means its empowered form also does that, right? Yes sir. Well, then it doesn't matter for the skill up past 10 hard blood, because at 15 she already empowers. No. It only empowers the leftmost. It doesn't empower every single skill, so it still can be used. Got it. Deals more damage when blood feast consumed. Coin power for blade. Very good. Skill tree. I shall impale. Skill tree. Not gonna lie, I want either Shishun, Ishmael Facade. Oh, look at that. We have a bot on Twitch telling me to buy viewers. I don't care. Go away. No, I want to get either Shishun Ishmael Facade or Kurkum Ishmael Facade. I breathed a bug. Gregor's attacking me. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get the facade for every Kurokumo ID and see what funny shenanigans I can get around to. But I have a responsibility with myself to uptie every single ego, which I was already working on. Anyway, skill tree. Heals 10 HP. It's pretty simple. Clash power for 10 hard blood. Clash power +1 for every per 10 hard blood. True max. Coin power +1 for per 5 bleed target. Max of Chew. And same as before, consumes a lot of blood feast for every 5 to gain hard blood. You didn't fail to consume blood feast, gain 10 bleed. This one gains more bleed, by the way. Attack, and if the target defeated it, decrease blood feast by 60. Gain 10 hard blood. Ooh, on kill. Gain blood feast and 10 hard blood, which is per turn. Let's got some diamonds in Minecraft. Quite happy. Congratulations. Well done. I've watched my friend play recent Minecraft, and man, that game looks modded, but he has assures it is base Minecraft, and I don't believe him. Half of hard blood consumed by this skill. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's build our team. We have all the unit details here. Priest. We have Prince. We have the Barber. The Princess. And the Manager. If I need to consult the details, they are open here. So, starting with Isang. Well, might as well use the point list, right? He has SP heal. Although they do self-heal with SP, so it's kind of pointless, I think. KK Ishmael. Welcome support passes are good. Yeah, they're probably going to be here. We do have Blaine Lineage Faust. That gives us... No, it has to be... The left refers to play pre-battle. It's slash type skill. Yeah, no, that's... I would apply Plum Bosso. So let's start with the ones that we know. Rampage Hulklu. When an ally with a fast speed defeats an enemy afflicted with bleed, gain 1 attack power up once per turn. It is a very good one. It's +1 on your attacks. And what about Kurokumo? Ally with a fast speed inflicts +1 bleed. That's just more bleed damage. I'd rather have a power up, even if it's just once per turn. So that one goes here. Let's see, She Faust. What does She Faust do? Again, I thought it was like it does pierce damage. Yeah. Turn end. Apply 1 pierce damage next turn to the ally who inflicted the most bleed potency to enemies with its skills and passives, include those from Eagle skills. If multiple enemies share the highest bleed inflicted record, then the earliest deployment. Yeah, there's no way to guarantee we're gonna get someone that uses a pierce damage to get this buff. So, yeah, I don't know because right now we have Pierce on Dawn, Slash on Merceau, Pierce, Pierce, Pierce. We have 2 units that use Pierce, so. And it's the one that deals more bleed. I didn't pay attention to which one deals more bleed. Yeah, let's do that. It's still two of the most powerful characters have Pierce, so. As for Yisang, I'm not sure. This is Rupture, this is Shield, this is Poise, this is AoE. This is AoE, this is good. Here, it's Sloth Resonance. How are we on Sloth? I think we only have one guy that generates Sloth, and that is Manager Dawn. So, not very good. Yeah, she has 3 Sloth on her. So we're not getting this trigger. Not reliably anyway. Yisang, you kind of ran Incorp a ring point. I mean, Incorp Yisang here is the one that attacks an ally? And yeah, no, this doesn't work. It's a Pride Resonance. I think I'm gonna go Pointless because he doesn't have a lot of support for a Bloodfiends here. This is Burn, if I recall correctly. Yeah, Burn, SP heal. Most of the IDs for Yiseng are SP healers. There's not much we can do here. I mean, Blade Lineage Salsu, it's for Poise, and we don't generate Poise from skills. This is Rupture Charge. Yeah, but they're not gonna attack their allies. Here's the thing. It is specifically for attacking allies. We don't have self-attacking allies. Oh, allies that can attack each other. We're not running, you know, Ncorp, unless we distort a character. And if you kill the ally, you can get damage up. So this is kind of, you know, kind of bad. Ryoshu. Ryoshu should have plenty of bleed. Indiscriminate Ego. Yeah, but I'm not gonna go ahead and just use Indiscriminate Ego just to get a little bit more of damage up. Even though they can heal. It's simply not worth it to take damage for just a little bit more of healing, a little more of damage. It's attack one bleed. The target has bleed. Enemy. Take Tremor. Yeah, this one sounds good. Prequad Isang. Prequad Isang is Poise, I believe. Let me check. It's on crit, one ally with the most Poise inflicts 2 additional bleed potency with a skill. Yeah, it's better. We're not going to be caring much about sanity anyway. And we can get Poise from gifts, and we do have Pride to reactivate. I forgot the name of the breathing gift. Whatever. Let's continue. Kurokumo Wakashu. 11 fast speed, 1 bleed. Yeah, sounds good. What about you? What were yours? It's a resonance. Allow the ears opponent to attack once per enemy per turn. Let's just go with Kurokumo, really. And that's it. Unless I want to take this for extra healing, but we already kind of have a lot of healing, so it doesn't matter. Heathcliff. I don't think Heathcliff has a lot to help us here. Heathcliff will always be KK for that 10% damage buff against enemies that use the defense. It's whatever. I'd rather have just pure damage than so conditionally, like, oh, if enemy use defense skills or wear a max SP before attacking this turn, deal 10% more damage. It only affects one ally too, the fastest speed. I'd rather take this one, but it's only, yeah, Wrath Resonance, and we do have Wrath going on. We have True Wrath from Manager. We have... The only Manager has Wrath, I think. No, we have one Wrath from Barber, and we have... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Priest does not have Wrath. He kind of looks like a Wrath ID, but Yeah, can't use it. No, has the best speed rolls. Just because she has the best speed roll doesn't guarantee that she's going to be the fastest. That's the thing I'm talking about. But I'll put KK Heath here. 1 second, somebody is messaging me. Alright, like I said, my pizzas are about to arrive, so I will have to attend to that real soon. So I'm going to be putting my headphones like this so I can actually hear him arrive. Whoever is a skill 3, so it's not likely, yeah. Let's put Kurumo, and Ishmael has a very good base skill. AP, less than 50% makes less power in a clash. Aircraft hit cliff buffs pierce damage. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. He's such an old idea, we don't know. Yeah, it's better to buff damage rather than just have, oh, guy use block, you do more damage, a little bit more damage. Let's see. This is burn, this is sinking, I believe. If it's sinking, tremor, we don't do that. This one is more counter. Nah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go Kurokumo-ish. It's almost a carbon copy of my bleed team that I use. Almost. Why can't I select my Ishmael? What's going on? Something's going on here. Hold on. Let's reset that. Can I look at her details, please? The game is blocking me for looking at her details. There we go. Passive. Allow the fastest bleed inflicts 1 more bleed totals in your count with skill and coin effects against enemies. Got it. Lastly, we have the boy here himself. What's going on? Why can't I click and hold anymore? Combat time will level at least currently be gives you defense level up. Say that as from the middle, gain 2 offense level up. Nah. What do you have here? Poise, burn, crit, burn, worthless, defense, bullet, burn. I guess we're gonna go with a classic. 4 owned. Yeah, let's go with a classic. Can't go wrong with it. And that's it. That's our team. It's ready to deploy, and deploy we shall. I just have to pay attention to my pizzas. I already told you that. We don't have announcers. I'm gonna put Normal Dawn as an announcer. She's so happy to do that. Here we go. So, we are going to be taking no graces because this is a full team, and so to make a semblance of a challenge, and because I want to save up my Starlight, no graces. These sinners have no grace. They have no style. Of course, we're taking bleed. I think that's my pizza up there. I'm gonna go take care of the pizza, and we are gonna start right away. We'll take this. Yes. And there is nothing I want to pick up from here right now, unless I want to make a start busted. I'm not doing achievements right now, so we're just doing our dailies. I am going to check if my pizza has arrived, and I will be right back. So please stay with me, and I'll be returning in a few moments. Actually, I'll leave you at the gaming here. I'll be right back. Let me just face cam myself off. That was unfortunately not my pizza, so we are going to continue. But I am going to remove my headphones so that I can listen for the delivery guy. And there's no one else here that can pick up the pizza while I'm streaming. So get ready to hear some noises from the game itself. Because, you know, I told you this is the end of good quality streams, and I meant it. Oh my god, we got Echoes of the Manor right away. Amazing. Let's start making some stacks here. Deploy them. I will try to minimize the sound coming from my speakers. I really should invest in some Bluetooth headphones, but you know what it is. Alright. Alright, he starts the alien heart. So, since we have 0 blood feast, everyone's gonna take damage in the first turn. Let's just do it good. It's so mean to put the butlers on the first pack like that, because they are really strong, and if you don't have a fully kitted out team with full support, they kind of very strong. And here's the thing, what I mean by that is that the thing I was talking about yesterday's stream is that the new boss, the new IDs have a lot going on for them, because, well, they have a lot of power. Even if you pull them back by levels, and if you pull back the IDs by level, the earliest bosses in the cantos are not able to keep up with how much power they can get, even if they are low levels. And assuming someone got really lucky and rolls once again House of Spiders Z-Sang, even something like Dome Bay is gonna get flattened because he just gets so much power so quick. And it's the same thing here, but in reverse, sort of. The butlers from Wuthering Heights are very powerful. They got good kits going on for them. And if you put them on the first floor like that for someone that doesn't have like a team that's built like this, they will tear some people apart. There we go. It's working. Festive Fever, Festive Fever. Responsibility to rebuild. There is more blood hardware. So this, even if I'm not paying attention to every minute detail of every ID during this combats, I still want to do the whole I'm learning the ID for this thing at the beginning of the stream, because it helps us understand better what we're doing here. Even though if the combat's gonna boil down for, especially for a mirror dungeon, to use the most colors and kill the enemy. Oh, it's this prick. You know what? We're gonna kill you. We're on floor 1. We are full sanity. We're just gonna kill you. Go here. Go here. Go here. Probably could do more than enough damage to fix him. Did Dominic start telling a story, the announcer Dawn, and then just stopped? Alright, he has 3. Now, the good thing about learning all the intricacies of AID is that it makes it much easier for me if I want to do like a solo or duel later. For example, if I want to send the Bloodfiend trio without Manager, Dawn, and Prince, it's much easier to run a team run, you know? So I'm just gonna start saving these notepads that I made. My project folder. Let's try this folder. Daily MD Studies. Manager Dawn. Unfortunately, since I'm starting saving these now, I lost every single one of them that I did before, including the most interesting ones. But what can you do? Friends.
역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑5가 도움이 되었는가?
with his big attack. I do believe that is the pizza right now. Just keep an eye out. Princess. It's kind of weird that the Princess of La Mancha Land is a second generation, but the prince is her child, sort of. It's really weird. There we go. I saved all their details now. Now that I got a better understanding how they work. Just 4 power-ups? Really? Like that? Please execute this fool. Why is he still alive? I'll go check my pizza now, and I'll be right back with everybody. Please enjoy the montage of 5 starving vampires tearing apart a flesh creature while I go. Every time a motorcycle passes in front of my house, I think it's my pizza. It is not. But I still have to stay on standby for it. For it has been quite a long time since I last ate pizza. And I am quite excited to do so again. Even though I was supposed to be on a diet. But it has been a long and very depressing week. Because it does not stop raining where I live. And I hate rain with a passion. Right. Start doing some. What kind of pizza did you order? I ordered a. How do I pronounce the name of these pizzas now? In plain in English. I'm gonna have to Google it. Hold on. I actually don't know. Calabrese in English. Pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizza and what was the other one? The other one is endive? Endive, whatever. It's called endive. It's what Google says here. So pepperoni and endive, whatever the hell endive means. It has a plant in it, so it's healthy, right? Like you in your dress. But again, once again, the whole way these IDs work makes me think that Project Moon really wanted you to be fielding not your full team, but like duos and trios, because it makes it much easier for you to get that ID to full power, rather than have like obscene number of sinners on the field. Like, sure, it's fun to have like 7 sinners forward and fighting, but if you have survived like a few rounds or the mission starts with your sinner of choice already with a few extra slots, it feels it much better that you can actually get up to empower your sinner real quickly. Like we're seeing that with the entirety of the kits of the Bloodfiends. Let's see if it's the pizza this time. Or motorcycles stopping in front of my house.
가족이 되게 약하군.
Big old pizza time! Yeah, it's time for pizza! It's been so long. It will be here shortly, the food time. Let me get to the next fight. Actually, let's go over here. That took longer than I expected. We've been for an hour doing this. We're gonna kill the statue. So sorry about that. We were, you know, gotta get my pizza, and I'm waiting anxiously for it. It's coming, and you get to see me stuff my fat face full of pizza live on YouTube or Twitch, whatever you choose. And there we go, full clash, full house. Now, looking at the Bloodfiends kits here is giving me great ideas for my tabletop. Because one of the chapters there is coming, and I do shape my tabletop like a Limbus Company Cantos. I didn't miss much, just me running to get my pizza. So, like I was saying, these Bloodfiend enemies, seeing their kits now, is giving me great ideas for my upcoming Bloodfiend Canto on my tabletop. Because one of the, like I said, I structured my campaigns, my tabletop campaigns, like Limbus Company Cantos. By that I mean we take stories that are very personal for each of the characters that are present in my campaign, for each of the players. With their consent, of course, they allow me to, you know, do whatever I want with their past and create a story. And one of them is going to be Bloodfiends, and I'm looking forward to it. This is not a spoiler, but even if they're watching, I don't think they're watching. But one of the ideas that I have is the following. So we had the war between Bloodfiends and humans, right? We had Bloodfiends that wanted to take over, and Bloodfiends that wanted to hide away. So we really had literally Vampire the Masquerade. We had the Sabah and the Camarilla. The idea that I have is that some of these families, while they weren't destroyed or they were like exiled either to the ruins under the city or to the outskirts by the winning team. One of these families wants back into the city, but they can't because each district has like a big family, and even if the events happen in between Ruin and Limbus, so the dogs, every time they see my mother run about, they start screaming. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, since every district has one big family, this one family that wants back in the city can't return. And this happens before the whole La Mancha land, Canto 7? Canto 7. 7. Before the entirety of Canto 7. So they want back, but they can't because all the families are already locked in. There's nothing we can do about it. Sorry. And the way that's going to happen, and one of my characters, not going to spoil everything here in case he watched it, but he is from one such a family, even though he does not know it, and the patriarch of that family has gone a little cuckoo crazy. And so the other patriarchs are looking for a way to replace him without causing a ruckus on the city, like another Bloodfiend war. And so they give this family that is trying to come back a chance. Hey, if you can somehow kill the patriarch of this family without direct involvement, without getting your Bloodfiends in there, your blood bags, we'll let you back and we'll let you take its place. How does that sound? And so, and this is where my player characters come in. They're going to help with that, but that's not their goal. Their goal is not to kill the patriarch, but it's going to coincide with it. And the importance of this family in helping Dan is because the patriarch that is going cuckoo crazy, he is a bit of a beast. He is quite strong. And I'm talking about bloodbender kind of strong. Like, he looks at you funny, he does this, and then all the blood of your body explodes out. And so having the help of these other Bloodfiend patriarch, he's going to give you immunity to the whole blood explosion thing, but you're on your own. Like, we're giving you a way to fight one-on-one against this patriarch. Figure out how you're going to kill it. Just know that because you have some of my blood in you, he won't be able to pop you like a grape. Have you heard about the events of the Blood Red Knight? Yeah, I played Ruina. I know what it is. It's on something I was discussing on other servers, because there is, after the White Knights, Black Days and White Knights, the rate of distortion has gone up through the roof, and a lot of distortion seems to be default towards Bloodfiend-ishness, sort of. Don, would you mind explaining why are you hopeless against a floor 1 statue? I guess it's the AoE attack. Remember how much shit that cost single Bloodfiend kills? It was specifically her. She was not... I don't know if she was the... What's it called? Because there are ranks and ranks of Bloodfiends, right? We have the first Kindred, second, third, fourth, and all the way to the Blood Bags. They are very powerful, yes. But Elena in particular, she was very strong. She rose to a rank of Star of the City. And once again, the ranks for threats of the city are graded by Hana. It's not necessarily equates to power, much like how the ranks from Lobotomy Corporation abnormalities do not equate with their danger, how powerful they are. For example, Lobotomy Corporation's ranking, where how much power can this abnormality produces. Coincidentally, of course, the more powerful the abnormality, the more, what's it called? The more dangerous they tend to be. Elena was a first kindred. I don't remember that, because if she was a first kindred, she would be siring children. That's the whole takeaway from Bloodfiends, is that they sire children not because of some, it's gonna be fun to do this, but because they collectively feel the thirst, and they need a way to spread that around. Hey, get out of there. Damn cats. But I have to confirm that, because I don't think she was... I think she was just a Bloodfiend that went off the rails and just started doing things. Let's... I have my Google open here. Let's take a look at that. Hold on real quick. Let's equate our lore, because I do need to know about lore. So, Elena... Library. Rune. Elena, natural-born Bloodfiend. Which one is this? Which one is the good wiki again? Alright, Elena. Natural-born Bloodfiend. She's a brutal mass murderer who can also both textures and mass, with liquid for the blood, and amazing corpses. She was given fear presence in the city, was living in the start of the city. She killed 4,712 people before being slain. We do not know which rank she is. Just that the other Bloodfiends consider her to be excessive. She made a golden core out of a good chunk of the city. Yeah, she killed like 4,000 people. That's an impressive amount. Here's the thing, she is... We do not know what level of kindred she is, just that she was powerful. And the other Bloodfiends consider it excessive. I guess we'll never know what rank she was compared to the other Bloodfiends, because she is, well, and truly dead. Very interesting. So, on one hand, we do some she is a powerful Bloodfiend. She killed 4,000 people, which doesn't sound that much considering how much people the pianist and the Sported Philip killed. That's not for... How many did Distorted Philip killed again? Let's take a look real quick. It's the Crying Children, right? Yeah, the Crying Children. There it is. The Crying Children. Where is name? I think he killed like thousands of people. Let's see, where was it? Post battle, speaking child, Crying Children, distortion, kill count. Because the ranks that the Hana Association give to dangers of the city. Yeah, no, Crying Children Distortion killed about 70,000 people. That's insane. Yeah, the kindred. It's not that the kindreds get weaker as more are made. It's that it follows Vampire the Masquerade rules, right? So you have Granddaddy Vampire at the top. He remains as strong as everyone, and everyone under him has to obey. He makes two kindreds. These ones are weaker than he is because he's below, and then these two make another two each, and then all the way to the bottom to bloodbags. That is a problem that happens on Vampire the Masquerade as well, which is the blood starts getting thinner and thinner. Ooh, WE flask. Oh, we're gonna be full of blood feast now. Second kindreds can become stronger than first kindred. Indeed, they can. It's a matter of skill and power. But here's the problem: even if they do become stronger, to overcome the psychological shackles that come from being a kindred requires enormous willpower. Just like how high-tier kindreds can overcome their fear of water, partially. It took like several years and the usage of a relic to get the Bloodfiends from La Mancha Land to even consider the fact that they were rebelling against their creator. And even that, let's remember this. This is very important. When the La Mancha Land vampires sent Papadon with Sancho to get the Helmet of Mambrino, the Helmet of Mambrino has the special ability that if you're wearing the helmet, anyone that looks at you will look at you as if you were an equal. Using the Bloodfiends, if a rank second kindred were to wear the helmet, and then a fifth kindred were to look at the second kindred, he would look at her thinking, ah, that's a fifth kindred as well. That's good, that's good. Papadon put on the helmet, meaning that everyone that look at him would think that Papadon is the same rank as they are. So it doesn't matter if he's the big granddaddy vampire. Grade 5 vampire is going to look at him and says, ah, he's the same rank as me. But here's the thing, even knowing that, even with the helmet doing this magical thing where you look at him and think you're the same rank as him, they knew that was not true. They had this knowledge in their brains running there. No. Even if like the helmet's doing its magic, that's our granddad. That's our creator. We can't go against it. That's why they were crying and hesitating their eyes out during the cutscene where they stake him with the wooden stakes. So that's the level of psychological control a higher kindred has over their children. You literally cannot even entertain the thought of betraying your creator. You rather commit suicide than betray your creator. So it took a lot of them. It took a really lot for the Bloodfiends of La Mancha Land to consider rebelling because they were starving. That's how deep the sin of Papadon goes for neglecting his family. And speaking of sin, here is my sin, the pizza. Anyway, on the subject of Elena, sorry, I'm chewing my pizza. Ever since when you were a boss? Yeah. Do you think Lord Lou and the Hazelings shared their pizza? So, on the subject of Elena, she is probably very powerful because she is eating a lot and only by herself. But that creates a problem because the city isn't a weak place and it operates on Fafo rules, like fuck around and find out. the fact that she was eating on so many people, and I assume those 4,000 people weren't just like random rats on the street, will attract some attention, and it did, getting Prime Roland and Prime Angelica to hunt them down. But still, because she was overfeeding so much, she was very powerful, had a lot of servants because she could reanimate them. So we don't really know from which family she is or what kindred rank she is, but only that she ate a lot and she was very powerful. And she was very bitter at losing her rank as Star of the City after she was defeated, not killed. Right, sorry, I went on a rant here. Virgilio has the eyes of the Bloodfiend that taught him how to use blood manipulation with flavor text his funeral for a dead Bloodfiend. Yeah, we knew that, we kind of figured it out, but it remains to be seen what that Bloodfiend is. How did you get staggered? I guess she lost the class, I didn't pay attention. No, seriously, when were you a boss? I guess it's fitting that he's literally the boss of the first floor. Real good. Could be a little warmer, but I do live far away. So, anyway. What I'm gonna do in my campaign is that, like I said, one of the family patriarchs is going cuckoo crazy. The other patriarchs want to get rid of him, but they don't want to get rid of him directly, because that would cause, you know, it would be bad for the whole image of the Bloodfiends. It would cause political unrest. But he is growing too paranoid, too crazy, and they want to get rid of him. So they're going to give a chance for this other Bloodfiend patriarch that didn't... He wasn't on the wrong side of the war, but he either surrendered and didn't cause too much of a ruckus, so they, okay, we're not going to wipe out your family, but you're going to have to live outside the city, or like hide away under on the ruins, or live on the outskirts, whatever. But yeah, you're not allowed in the city, because you were on the bad side of the wrong side of the war, the side that lost. Yo. And because they can't directly go in there and kill the patriarch, the paranoid patriarch himself, they are going to use my players to do so, because the players also have reason to go there to fight that Bloodfiend. Esta cabeça. My mother has a piece of tape on her forehead, and I don't know what she's trying to do with it. Oh, at one point we're gonna get the witch's laugh as well. Your laugh. Não, eu tô falando que uma hora a gente vai pegar a tua risada de bruxa pra você ver uma coisa engraçada na internet. Então ela tá nesse stream. Overture. She dislocated her jaw doing that noise. Amazing. God, it's been so long since we ate pizza.
부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
So good.
아랫팩이라도 먹었나?
Got a big old smile on the face.
저들이 기세 등등하니 잠시 경계하세. 고귀하게.
It is very good. Thanks for asking. It's been, what, 6 months maybe? It's been several months since I ate a pizza last time. Since this week has been a very depressing week because it has rained non-stop, I think I deserve a little pizza. The shame is so expensive, though. And yes, it is Brazilian pizza, so it is a travesty against pizza.
신바르면 남는다네. 이건 좀 과했네.
퍼레이드와 휘날레 따스한 피
엎드리도록.
Oh no, Gregor's at 9 alien hands.
동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
He is at 4 hard blood. We did 5, right? Yep. So the idea here is you're gonna be edging your sinners with their skill tree until they have the enough blood feast to use their thing. Got it.
따스한 나는 가족이 되게 약하고
기원을 갖춘 그대로 무너져 실밥이 터졌나?
네 피카스.
어머니 잠들.
What else is there to say? But goddamn, Philip killed 70,000 people. That is insane. And he wasn't the star of the city. I guess Elena was just built different, I guess. Or those 4,000 people were very dangerous. Because here's the thing. The danger levels, once again, I'm repeating that, are not equate to power. Just how perceived as a danger they are to the city or its citizens. There is a reason why Star of the City is like the highest rank, because it doesn't mean like you're super dangerous, but you're something that other people should look up to, because whatever you're doing certainly is working.
따스한 피 스며드는군.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅답.
Edging the sinners. Ooh, he's almost at the activation threshold for his big thing.
우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Yep.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 산소류 경혈고 라샹.
And then we recover almost all the hard blood we used.
따스한 피
이격을 기록하는 중이라네.
승리를
이따가
이끌-
버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Mhm. Yep.
레이드와 피날레.
산토류 경혈 오는 라샹.
내 피부는
Once Dawn pops off her big stabber, she just keeps going. Because if she kills someone, she recovers almost all the heart blood she used to make it.
입이 다물어지지 않을 정도의
That's very
위력인데!
nice. But again, the Bloodfiends were never that complex compared to some of the other IDs. They're just use attacks to generate special resource and then consume special resource to do big attack. Oh, it's you. We're gonna kill you.
오늘을 보니 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
Another pizza slice for me. Come here.
자, 동료들이여! 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세! 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여!
The one problem with the I'm looking right now at the Bloodfiends is that sometimes you want to use your defense skill, but your defense skill is on the slot of a skill tree that you've been saving up to in power. So you either have to sacrifice it or use something else that you didn't want to use. Because sometimes using the defense skill is better. For example, Priest, Hin, and her.
레이드와 피날레.
엎드리도록.
I didn't use her skill tree right now. Oh, mustn't have been paying attention.
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군!
따스한 피.
다들 기운이 넘치는군! 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑5가 도움이 되었는가?
Go.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군! 과거 본인의 모험에서도
So, how's been everyone's week been going?
뭘 본 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을!
Like I mentioned before, this week was very depressing. It never stopped raining during the entire week. Couldn't go to the gym. Most of my clothes are still wet because, again, never stopped raining, and I hate the rain.
입 밖으로
Are you
꺼내는
empowered? No, you're not. Eu gosto de usar a Hold Base como skin, porque é a personagem favorita, e também consigo ver o dano total que a Codia faz. Se eu fixo na skill tree. Codia is very good, muito bom, mas não é minha favorita. Eu nunca gostei muito da Knight of Despair. Embora ela seja uma Abdon muito boa pra treinar a maioria dos skills, porque é difícil dela escapar. Só escapa se você fizer cagada. Mas ainda tem que decidir que skin que eu vou pegar. Provavelmente eu vou pegar a skin pro Kumo tudo. No. Here we go. Right, next store. We got Rusted Muzzle. Crown of Thorns. We got a refresh coming up. Place her skill over skill 2. Você matou o argentino, acho que você estava muito molhada. Eu li esse livro do L'étranger. Eu pronuncio desse jeito que enche o saco da minha mãe. E esse livro me faz ficar com raiva dos franceses. Simplesmente porque a um ponto eles não estão mais julgando ele por ser pelo assassinato do árabe, mas sim se ele é humano. Isso é, sei lá, escapa um pouco do que você espera de ser num julgamento. Need this. Get a knife. Also don't need this. Let's sell it. So I was saying, Carmen here just made a joke about Merceau, and yeah, I don't like Merceau's book because it makes me angry about the French. Yeah, you read the book too.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking as a confirmation, not like questioning you. That book makes me angry about the French. We're not gonna be getting the... That's why I don't trust the French? Yeah. You go into the court to be judged for the murder of a guy you killed on the beach, and then they're questioning if you're human to begin with.
왕의 행진이다.
Aquele foi no...
자, 동료들이여.
Look who she is! It's the great filter herself!
우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Unfortunately, Dombe, you met us at a very vampiric moment of our lives, so you are gonna get steamrolled. Yeah, there was also a distinct absence of Arab people there.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅담 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
그쪽도 죄인인가?
A questão é, o Merceau no livro ele tava mais ocupado com outras coisas na praia. Aqui no Limbus Company ele tinha coisas pra fazer. No outro lá ele só tava andando por aí. E, lembrando o contexto do porquê ele fez isso, teve um motivo, entre aspas, que não realmente justifica ele descarregar 6 tiros no cara que tá deitado na praia.
피날레다. 왕의 피를
선택이었어 나니. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Dombe uses her domain expansion. What a nice vista. We're gonna fill it with blood.
저런 화려한 장면을 준비하곤 했어. 다른 이미 알고 있어서 아무렇지도 않았고.
See, how are you?
그러니
No bloody
아무런
hands.
위험
Huh?
없이 대처할 수 있을 것일세.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this with style. Put this here to clash, and then we're gonna start using our skills around. Make sure that these trees are dead. A 19 and 20. The only skill that matters here is this bit here. 5, 5, 5, 5. Should be good. Should be good.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
본인이 방금 뭘 본 겁니까? 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
산토류 경을 온 라샹.
Now, why did I use a skill tree there? Because if you kill that enemy, we recover most of the hard blood used. Now we know that. Yeah, I said we're gonna do it with style.
피로부터 피어오는 아름다운 꽃이 나 기꺼이 그대를 무시하지.
Show me your plants, I'll show you my plants. We get to do it again. Yeah. Look here, dog. Dombe, we are gonna hit you with 3 empowered skills, I'm sorry. But you're gonna die.
설거지는 잘라낸다. 산초류 경혈공 라샹. 끝을 낼 시간.
Ah, 5%. Not really 5%. Close to it.
엎드리도록.
피날레를 시작하자.
Ooh, that resistance to pierce damage is something else.
나리의 속 깊은 뜻을 본인이 가리기엔 쉽지 않아 보네.
Ta-da! Hope you enjoy the Lamanchaland Exsanguination special. Still hungry. Fat fuck that I am, gonna eat another slice of pizza. I'm looking like a whale now. I love gambling and not getting any ego gifts. Alright, Kaleidoscope is what we wanted here, because why not the Voracious Hammer? Because it's good. And, god damn it, these are both good. We're taking the Equalizer first. Next, we're gonna hit a refresh here, because I don't like either of those. And we got the same fucking thing. What is this? This is new for me. I will take this. A new ego gift has graced its presence before me. We need money.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
Ahab, you are my enemy. Ahab é um dos melhores personagens, honestamente. Eu não li Moby Dick. É porque é um livro... Em maior parte o personagem tá falando sobre... o autor tá falando sobre a experiência naval dele. Mas... eu precisava ler pra falar mais sobre ele. Mas no Limbus Company é um dos melhores personagens. Sim. Você pode falar o que quiser da moral dela, dos motivos pelo que ela faz o que ela faz, mas o ponto é que ela é um cidadão perfeito da cidade. Não é à toa que ela ativou o Eagle dela sem nenhum requisito, só que ela tinha absoluta confiança no que ela estava fazendo e nela mesma. Probably should talk in English as well. I believe that Heba is one of the best characters in the Limbus Company because she is a perfect citizen of the city. You can discuss morality or what is right or wrong with the way she acted, but it doesn't matter because as this, what's it called, a citizen of the city, she's perfect. No wonder she activated Ego without any prerequisites. She just did it. She can just do that because she has absolute confidence on what she's doing is right. She has absolute confidence in herself that she does not care about anyone else. So no wonder she got Ego right away. And the whole thing about her Ego too is that since she's a supreme symbol of authority, her harpoon took shape similar to that of a claw, with the 3 thingamabobbers on her shoulder. Oh.
피날래.
산소류 경혈 온 라샹. 끝을 낼 시간.
Aspirant Corp Inquisitor.
원더풀 선택이었어 나리.
Now, I played the game since it was released, so I gradually get more IDs and follow the story as I play. But right now, as people roll for IDs further into the story, it's so funny to see, like, they get into Canto 3, the boss get jumped by the N-Corp Templars Inquisition, and out come the entire Lamunchaland family.
그대로 무너져.
Truly, this Limbus boss that we have is more like a clown card than anything. Prejudice.
카니발 타임.
Faz suquinho pra gente?
혈액팩이라도 먹었나? 아니지.
Look, it's the people Rodion has failed.
잠시
They're here to haunt you.
허레이드와 피날래.
따뜻한 엎드리도록.
따스한 피. 스며든
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시 우리 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
고귀하게. 추적하네.
가족이 되게.
That was a good pizza eating. I'll finish this slice then. Turn into a vegetable, because I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
영원히 잠들어.
무기를 만드는
위대한
것만
일격을 기록하는 중.
내가 어버이보다
이때면 버스에서 회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
Nope.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
산소류 경혈 온 라샹. 끝을 낼 시간.
And because we killed, we recover most of the heart blood we have used.
약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
추잡하네.
따스한 피. 나는
He's at 5 heart blood,
가족이 되게. 폭죽 소리가
and there's only this poor bastard to go. Let's kill him.
회고해야 하지 않겠는가?
이렇게 다시 함께 행진하길 고대하고 있었나이다.
What the hell? Is YouTube deleting your guys' comments? Hold on. Someone said something about Moby Dick, but I don't see it on chat. Did YouTube delete someone's chat? Because I see it here on my stream. Uma baleia chamada Moby, eu nunca foi Moby Dick. Carmen, I think YouTube automatically deleted your comment because it had the words dick in it. Oh look, free level up. Oh man, that was a good pizza eating. I feel 3 times fatter now.
이로써 더욱 수월하게 퍼레이드를 벌이겠군.
피를
Now,
막음을
unfortunately for YouTube, I get to see part of what you wrote on my OBS main screen. Only part of it, though.
화래팩이라도 먹었나?
Here we are.
저들이 기세 등등하니 잠시 경계하세.
퍼레이드와 피날레.
This is taking longer than expected. I thought these mirror dungeons mostly it's taking this long because I'm not win rating these fights, and I spent like the first hour just team building and learning how these IDs work. That's why it's taking so long, because I expected these streams to be a little quicker and not take 2 hours of my night. But I'm having a good time. The most important thing to maintain a diet is to include the things you enjoy, so don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about it. Don't worry about it. Here's the thing, I go to the gym every day except this week because I couldn't because it was raining. And my objective at the gym is not to lose weight, although that would be nice too. My objective at the gym is to gain muscle power. And what I have been doing on the gym is something called progressive overload, which sounds like an anime move, and honestly I wouldn't be surprised if it was. But progressive overload is essentially you are going to go to the gym and you are going to do your exercises, as you do per usual, but you're going to do it at your maximum weight that you can reliably do. Next time you do the exercise, you're going to add a little bit more of weight. And if you manage to clear it, with no problems, you're going to increase the weight again by a little bit. So let's say I can bench, I don't know American measurement units. I just say I can bench like a plate on the bench press, right? So next time I'm gonna do bench press, because I gotta give time for the muscles to recover and all that, I'm gonna do a plate and a quarter plate. If I manage to clear it without problems, next time it's gonna be a plate and a half. Until I reach like a limit where I can't complete my set, my full set, and then I'm gonna stay at that weight until I do manage to complete the set. That's what I do with the gym. I'm having some good results. It's doing numbers. It's going really well. Except I couldn't go this week, and that makes me mad. I hate rain so goddamn much. And part of it I can attribute to a story that back when I was going to college, I was doing computer research and development. I got caught in a massive rainfall. And when I was going to my college, I was going by bicycle because I want to exercise. So I got there, I was making my way back, it was late at night, I put some songs on my cell phone to listen, and because it was heavily raining, I couldn't reach my backpack, which was waterproof of course, to switch the song, so the song kept looping and looping and looping, and there was heavy rainfall, there was a flood, kind of a flood going on, like mud was reaching up my knees, probably a bit higher, and I was having to push my bicycle uphill while this song kept looping on my ear and rain kept falling on me and there was mud, and I started hating rain from that day forward. And because I caught a lot of rain while riding my bicycle, that is also that. Like a lot of rain. Ooh. Give me a... let's fuse some bleed gifts here. So yeah, fucking 8th rain. Ooh. Nice bleed gift. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. And give me keyword refresh for bleed. We got Blarka. Fuse it into the bleed gift. And now we need the other bleed gifts, which we don't have it yet. We can mix this one. to this one. Rupture blood sac. That's good. Here we go. Hemorrhagic shock. And then we can enhance this. And if we hit Pride Resonance, we get our poise back, which is very nice. You want me to shake it? Alright. I could just told me to shake it.
행진이다.
발에 팩이라도 묻나? 아, 아니지.
Alright. My mother's doing the weirdest thing to mix Kool-Aid that I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, sure, it's alchemy.
가족을 위해. 엎드리도록.
O que deu esse foi esse cara fazer coisa assim, mãe? É só colocar dentro, só pedir. Você fecha tanto e sacode.
눈높이를 낮춰라.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시
Give it over here.
본인이 직접 선별한 용.
Alright, live G4 shaking.
탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
Shake, shake. You clean the mess you made on my desk, please. Alright. Smack him for his sins.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 엎드리도록.
본인이 방금 무엇을 것인가? 엄청나게 강한 일격을.
따스한 피.
바닥 찾았나?
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군. 과거 본인의 모험에서도.
Ah, nada, hein, mãe? We're not gonna get any kills here until we have the factory down, so just keep smacking them, boys. Just keep smacking them.
그쪽도
It's my favorite, one of my favorite abnormalities. It's a shame he takes so long to beat because of the gimmick.
따스한
This is for 3 still. It's gonna take a while. Like when I do my big stream for floor 4, for 15, I mean, we're not gonna go over the details of every single one of my units because that would take fucking forever. How is you? Yeah, you're good. How is you? You haven't generated enough yet. You need to generate more.
가족을 위해.
왕의 뷰.
아류탄 표평연을 뜯겨라. 꿰뚫려라.
원더풀 선택이었어
피난을
나리.
시작하자.
It's so funny to see attacks go up like this. Alright, time to investigate the factory. At this point we're gonna kill him before we can investigate the factory, if I'm gonna be entirely honest.
해봐야지 않겠는가?
How are you in Bloody Hands?
상담은 나중으로 하지.
15. We could go a little
그럴
higher.
여유가 없군.
Oh, you guys are fast.
포기하게.
따스한 피.
다리우스 소통의 칼식 갈라지도록 꿰뚫려라.
Our humble punching bag. He exploded. No, I do not love the city I live in. I said no, I do not love the city I live in. I say no, I don't love the city, even though I live in it.
피하는 것이 입 밖으로 꺼내는 것도 조금 매섭네.
Just smack him and end this. Alright, let's get it done, boys. For you who love the city, but I don't love the city. Right? Dusk of Ember, time killing time. Refresh. Ooh, we're gonna go Mobius. Morbius! Why are we going here? Because it's fast. Oh my god, I love this. I love this event. Splash around together, gain 10 SP, 10 HP, play with the fish. Oh, it's you. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you all the truths, brother.
지금은 성공했지만
Thank you. That was very nice of you. Alright, here we are. Boop, boop, boop. What do we have here? Ooh, Bridal right off here. Carmilla too, or Vampire, so fuck, take it. And we are gonna sell something because we do not need all of these, do we? This gives us offense level down, but honestly, we're not going for 415 or 10, so we don't need this. Rupture is nice to have, but not necessary. That's the thing about running floor 5s, is that you don't really need everything that is on display. I'm probably gonna do achievements when I get the go to 415 and all that. Can we enhance something? We can enhance Camilla. We do a double? Yes, sir. Next chain battle is gonna be real easy. Let's go fight. Let's go take the vampires to meet Jesus. I'm sure he'll understand. Hi, Jesus. It's actually
다들
Carmen.
기운이 넘치는군. 역시 본인이 직접 선별한 용기를 북돋는 영웅당 탑 5가
save that
도움이
one.
되었는가?
It's combat start, we can't cancel it. What a shame. Smack him.
피날래. 따스한 피.
Pump him full of greed, my children. Into the garden.
그대들 기억하고 있지 않은가? 이발사의 깜짝 어트랙션을 눈을 동그랗게 뜨고 집중하면 저런 기교는 그다지 어려울
Let's
것도 없지
match the
않겠는가?
symbols. Match the colors.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Match the colors for extra damage. You should be able to sell that.
꿰뚫려라.
Get back the hard blood that I wasted on that.
트랜스퍼텍이었어 나리. 전체 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군. 엎드리도록.
Ah, Gregor, you continue to fail me. He heals and takes 1 bleed damage.
나의 고통. 따스한 피.
Stab, 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 stab. Spin and throw the flower.
가족이 되기 약하군.
What do you wish for? I accept. Alright, do it lust. Increase the lust damage, please.
지금은 성공했어.
승리를 실지. 저들이 기세등등하니
We're
잠시
filling your garden with blood. Go take care of that for us, will you? How are you, Rhodia? Nowhere near close enough to power up. Alright. Where is the pursuing target? Is it a flash on the signpost? It's on the signpost. Rip him apart, my vampires! Oh, did she self-stagger? She's self-staggered because of the Wrath Rose damage reflect. Oops.
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군. 과거 본인의 모험에서도
At least she didn't kill herself like I did with the other characters by killing the Wrath Rose with far too much damage.
이 마지막 돌격의 성패가 달렸네. 열쇠에 부딪혔으나 결국
Why is that flower still alive, Gregor? Whatever. Send 2 guys there to deal with it. Yeah, whatever. I'm getting a little cocky here. I'm not paying attention to clashes and letting attacks go through. Get a little careless there.
고대하고 있었나이다. 왕의 피를
유언을 갖춘
감동적이지 않을 수 없네.
그대로 무너져.
해결사 연기에 이런 구절이 있었지.
Hopefully Dawn won't die here. Just fine. And we hit with the ascendant Donkey arts.
우와, 입이 다물어지지 않을
Very
정도의
good.
일이었네.
Stole the show from manager. A bridle. And what a clash power. Ooh. Refresh. Nocturnal sweeping. I kind of fuck with going nocturnal sweeping. We're going nocturnal sweeping because I just love fighting the sweepers at the end. We are going as fast as we can because I want to do something. I want to play a video game on my own. I want to play Warframe and Helldivers. And Warframe is a game that I'll possibly stream at some point because it runs really well. Helldivers, not a chance. Not because of some other reason. It's because my computer literally cannot handle Helldivers and streaming at the same time. It would be... the way the market is right now, if I destroy my computer for a quick string, I'm not gonna get it back, and I need that computer to work.
다들 기운이 넘치는군.
Alright, here we go. They are all about to stagger. How lovely for me. Staggers all around. Ain't that pretty? No, we're not saving our skill trees. Just kill them. Go with the skill tree. I want to see him. I want to see him dead. And Dawn is on the side there going crazy. The unforgivable sin! Nice job. Here comes the second wave.
위대한 일격을 기록하는 중.
내가 어버이보다
이따가 버스에서 회고해야지 않겠는가?
고귀하게
Spread the blood around.
엎드리도록. 아리우스 소천을 살실.
Staggered itself with an unbreakable coin. That's crazy.
방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라네. 이따가 버스에서 회고해야지 않겠는가?
Kill him.
파레이드와 피날레.
꿰뚫려라.
Nice job, Manager Dog. Look at the blood floating all around. That's a good team. The Bloodfiends are not bad at all. They're good, they're great. They're a little gimmicky about the whole edge your powers until you have the big bamboo ready to go, which is, you know, meeting all the requirements, but they're good. They build their stacks relatively quickly. Just pursue him.
이로써
useless
더욱
gift.
수월하게 파레이드를 벌이겠군.
AD's Q search. Get Ooh, that is very good. That is a power up. We could have gotten it a little early. Voodoo doll. La Mancha. Enhance the voodoo doll, please. And since this is the last floor, we're gonna be selling our golden urn and the voracious hammer. And this, because we don't need it. And hair stride, because we don't need it. And we're gonna do a keyword refresh for bleed. Gossipian, sure, take it. It's not bad. It's just gimmicky. Because most of the time you want the enemy to be staggered, but if you're doing a bleed team, you can live without it. And we're fighting the sweepers next, so it doesn't matter. I'm only gonna care about doing fusions and super high powered ego gifts when I get around to do my big mirror dungeons. Not this. This is just fun. This is just for learning the units. Now I have a good solid grasp of how the Bloodfiends work. They weren't that complicated to begin with, but still very good. I love this so much. Back in my campaign, my tabletop campaign, I did something similar. Not with sweepers though. Since we're playing on row 20, what I did is I made a road map, and since the mission, the thing they were doing was a car chase, I took the road map and animated like a GIF of the road moving down, put the static tokens on top of this rolling road, so to give the illusion that they were on a moving car. That worked really well. I really liked it. Could have done better, but it was really good. Now I know how to do it better. Let's keep edging that skew tree.
파레이드와 피날레.
Stream's about to end, by the way. We reached 4-5. Victory is guaranteed. No way the Bloodfiend gang is going to lose against sweepers now. So let's get out. What do you want? Take your own cell phone. Mine's charging. Ela não tá carregando ainda. Eu paguei a pizza. Você quer que eu abra meu histórico? Here we go. Stab. Stab. Heal and recover the hard blood. Meaning you're going to be empowered next turn as well. What? Empowered Dawn. Empowered, yes. Counter. Here we go. It's such a good soundtrack they have too, but my god, they're getting mogged by the Bloodfiends. Use the festival in next turn.
인간!
It's a good team. It's a very powerful team. I don't know how they would handle floor 15, but it might be a stream in the future. Next wave, please. I am very hungry for sweepers. You are like walking cans of blood. And my blood fiends are so very thirsty. Boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Impale them, Dawn. And the festival will end. Was that a wipe? No. He staggered himself again and got destroyed for overture. What is a parade without a audience after all? The audience right now is the sweepers. I didn't get to see Gregor pop his ultimate because he's so very passive in gaining his Bloodfiends. Also, I didn't focus on using his block skill, so there's that. Alright, we are done with today's daily mirror dungeon. 2 hours and a half, just like last time. Whew boy, those take a while. I didn't expect them to take this long. But, Bloodfiend team, I give them a 8 to a 9 out of 10. They are very nice, they're very pleasing to watch. Their skills are very powerful. It's just the gameplay of like edging yourself to get your resources up to use the skill tree. I recommend them. They're good. They're fun, and we're gonna get our weekly payment now, which I didn't get yesterday. Yesterday was a disaster of a mirror dungeon. I like that sound. Very nice. And that completes today's stream as well. So, let me give you that spiel that every YouTuber gives. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider leaving a like, a comment, a subscribe, or a follow on Twitch. I do, what's it called? I do stream every day. I do stream Limbus Dungeon every day around this time as well. You can find the games I'm going to be streaming on my Twitter. I post the schedule there, it's pinned. If you enjoyed the stream, please recommend it to your friends, and if you did not, recommend it to your enemies. With that said, I'm going to collect my earnings here, and we are going to finish the stream. So thank you all so much for watching, and until tomorrow for more Abiotic Factor and more Limbus Company. Goodbye, and I need to lay down. The pizza's hitting quite hard. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Bye bye.